Hey, all you clickers! We all have places in this world that are special to us. One of mine is a few hours away from our home out here in West Virginia. My dad and grandfather have been coming down to Seneca Rocks on photo runs for years. He started taking us kids down to this wild, wonderful place as soon as we stopped wearing diapers. This area is so beautiful and special to me that I brought Megan there for our first weekend trip in October of 2010, a few months after we started dating. We camped out under the stars, explored the North Fork of the South Branch of the Potomac River, went spelunking at Smoke Hole Caverns, and we even free soloed to the top of the rocks, ultimately falling in love on the summit of this geologic wonder. 13 years later, in October of 2023, we decided it was time to take our children, Gabe and Sienna, back to the place that joined our lives forever. We rented a little Verbo house not far from the rocks and spent our first rainy evening taking in the views on a drive up Dolly Sods. The next morning, we cruised over to Yoakum's campground to see about some horseback riding. They only had 2 horses available, so Gabe and I let the ladies take the saddles and join the ride up the mountain.
There they go, up the mountain. See you later. Have fun.
Bye, Daddy.
This time apart offered me a great opportunity to introduce Gabe to fly fishing. And after a quick hookless field casting lesson, we converged with the river and tricked a few local fin critters to rise. After reuniting with the Franz girls, we ventured down the road to explore Smoke Hole Caverns just like we had done on our very first weekend together, but this time with our young clones in tow. We ended the evening around a campfire with treats for all and hopes for a magical day ahead. We rose to another rainy morning and checked out some gift shops to show the locals some love and stay dry. The plan for the day was to hike Seneca Rocks, and we were lucky enough to get a break in the rain to climb the Switchback Trail, past huge boulders, moss-covered trees, and fallen logs, to a platform overlooking views of the valley. Gabe was game to scramble up to the top of the rocks with me and savor the inspiring views that surrounded us. After our descent, the rain returned and the rest of the family wanted a nap, so I cruised them back to our rental ranch. As the rain subsided, the most vibrant rainbow the good Lord could paint appeared before us in the sky. I dropped off the family and sped back to Seneca Rocks with hopes to catch photos of a rainbow over our special place. Moments after arriving, the sun peeked through some drizzling clouds and a glimpse of the rainbow appeared again. I captured a few images with the hopes I could enhance them in post-processing. The skies cleared and the light was right for a few more nice late-day landscape and reflection shots and rain puddles, but my hopes were set high on the images of my fleeting rainbow. After returning home from our trip, I put the raw files through Adobe Lightroom to bring down the highlights, bring up the shadows, did a little dodging and burning, saturation, masking, and a few other drastic measures needed to make this image look the way I recall the moment in my memory. There is one more reason this mountain rainbow is so special to me. Megan and I were back here with the kids to celebrate our 10-year wedding anniversary. Our marriage had been through the ringer after 8 years, raising kids, working crazy schedules, and navigating a pandemic. I needed a sign that things were going to be all right, and this was obviously it. Why? Because we had our ceremony at the top of this narrow peak.
Wish everybody could see you guys. I can't believe you guys are all up here with us right now. This is unbelievable.
Thank you.
You're almost as crazy as we are. Hey Chris, can you get right down here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can like
need to be there.
it's not like level.
You be looking at Megan's dress.
Dirty. A couple wanted me to take a moment to thank all of you for coming out here, making the trip. For special moments such as these, it's great to have loved ones, close friends, family, for these type of occasions. And this is exactly what all of you are for Maximilian. And they couldn't be happier to have you all here on their special day.
Thanks, guys.
You guys rock.
Now, to quote the good doctor, we are all a little weird, and we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours. We join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness and call it love. I know that's not the doctor you're thinking of. That's not the words of Dr. King, that is Dr. Seuss. I would also like to say that even in my ultra last minute backup capacity, I'm honored to be here today. Add another friends to the clan. They're populating. Join two people together that I really care about and that really couldn't have been more perfect for one another. So thank you all for allowing me to be a part of your day.
Thanks, Chris.
No problem.
Can you guys catch him if he goes over there?
I was fine there. That's a push.
She was fine when Kurt was blocking the balls.
Stop him.
So we are gathered here today in the presence of this wilderness for the purpose of uniting in matrimony Maximilian and Megan. The contract of marriage is a most solemn one and is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, with the deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. If anyone can show just cause why this couple should not be lawfully joined together, let them speak now or forever hold your peace. Or beat up by your brothers. Eric had a couple words you'd like to say?
I'm just going to read a Bible verse. It's Ecclesiastes 4:9-12. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has not another to lift him up. Again, if two lie together, they keep warm, but how can one keep warm alone? And though a man might prevail against one who is alone, two will withstand him. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. The point of that, quickly, is life's beautiful, it's great, but it has struggles, it has ups and downs, and marriage is going to be full of them. 3 of us are married now, so that's kind of cool. But the Bible says it's easier to get through it all when you have somebody by your side. And threefold cord part, that's just saying keep God in it, and you'll be unbreakable. So that's it.
Thank you.
This moment, Max has written something as well as Megan.
I'm gonna
Megan wants to go first.
All right.
Ladies first.
I have any pockets. To Maximilian Franz, my heart, on this beautiful day in this very special place of ours, I promise to be yours forever. You inspire me every day with your ambition, courage, and kindness. And I promise to do my best to inspire your artistic and playful sides that I love so much. And remind you every day for the rest of our lives how special you are to me. I promise to always give you scratches and to keep your beer cold and remind you when you need to go to bed. And in return, you will always have to forgive me for asking, can we get crabs tonight? And what's your schedule like for the next 2 weeks? But you are now legally obligated to answer. Even with all our flaws, we have loved each other and demonstrated what true love is. I will be your light and support when times get tough, and you will be mine. My love, my life. It will be my honor to be called your wife.
You got me, baby. I had mine shrink wrapped. I laminated it. I just knew I was going to sweat right through it on the walk up here. I, Maximilian Franz, offer myself to you, Megan, not as the same man I once was, but as a new man rebuilt from my past by your constant love, dedication, and patience. You're my best friend. We've shared some of life's hardships and its perfect moments. I never thought I would be so happy to have a partner to help me understand life's mysteries and share all of its adventures so intimately as I do with you. This mountain is sacred to me because I fell in love with you here on our trip 3 years ago. I'm not known to be a religious man, but I can't think of a place where I feel closer to God than on top of a mountain overlooking all that's been given to us. This rocky peak is also a metaphor for what a marriage can be like. It's a trail we must walk in a delicate balance. It could be devastating if a step is misplaced. We need to hold each other close and walk together on this path, stopping from time to time to catch our breath and take in the amazing view from the top. We're the lucky ones. We found our soulmates in this crazy world. I want to give my life to you, Megan, to have and to hold, to love and keep you as a treasure. Nothing makes sense in my life without you. We'll take care of each other no matter what the future holds, whether we're living in a mansion by the bay or in a trailer in the woods. We will accept children that are given to us and raise them to know a higher power, guiding them along their way with all we have seen and learned. I make this promise to you before God above, our family and friends around us. With a true heart, clear mind, a loving soul, for as long as we both shall live.
I'll take the flowers and would you both join hands? Maximilian, do you take Megan to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I most certainly do.
Megan, do you take Maximilian for your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
All right, Max, place the ring on her finger
Which one was this?
and repeat after me. Megan,
Megan,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I be wed.
I thee wed.
All right, Megan, place the ring on his finger and then repeat after me. Maximilian,
Maximilian,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I be wed.
I be wed.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Maryland legislature, not sanctioned by West Virginia, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
I'll dip you, but I don't think it's a good idea.
One more time.
Yay!
Off the cliff.
Flower, cliff stuff.
I can turn.
Look at it that way. Eric, this picture is real shaky.
Thank you all again for coming.
It really does mean so much that you guys braved all the weather, your lives, a football day, whatever it is, you're here, and it means a lot to
You're
us.
indebted to us.
Your family now. Is it still going?
Yeah, I'll just keep doing it.
Pop the bubbly.
Any second now.
Right over her shoulder, just times.
It's like the bedroom.
So there it is. Is life just a vicarious experience of random moments, or is there divine intervention? To quote one of history's great philosophers, Forrest Gump, maybe both is happening at the same time. Well, thanks for taking this little stroll with me down memory lane. Until next time, clean your lens, keep on clicking, and enjoy the day.